For over 1,000 years, the city of Constantinople stood as the diamond of the world. It was the last guardian of the Roman Empire, protected by the Theodosian Walls, the most complex defense system ever built. 20 armies had tried to take this city. Persians, Avars, Arabs, they all failed. The walls were thought to be invincible, built to withstand catapults, battering rams, and time itself. But in the spring of 1453, a new sultan arrived, Mehmed II. He was only 21 years old. He did not bring catapults. He brought a weapon that the old world had never seen before. He hired a Hungarian engineer named Urban, a master of a dark new art, gunpowder. Mehmed asked him, "Can you cast a cannon strong enough to shatter the walls of Babylon?" The result was the Basilic, a monster of bronze 27 feet long. So heavy, it needed 60 oxen to pull it. On April 6th, the bombardment began. The sound was so loud, it could be heard 10 miles away. Boom! For the first time in history, stone walls faced the fury of gunpowder. Defenses that had stood for a millennium crumbled in seconds. The age of castles was over, but the defenders were stubborn. Every night, they repaired the holes with earth and wood. The city refused to die. Mehmed had a problem. He couldn't attack from the sea because of a massive iron chain blocking the Golden Horn Harbor. So he did something impossible, something insane. If the ships couldn't go through the water, they would go over the land. In a single night, his army built a road of greased logs over the steep hill of Galata. They dragged 70 massive war galleys out of the water, up the hill, and down the other side. When the Byzantine defenders woke up the next morning, they looked at their safe harbor in horror. The enemy fleet was inside. The city was now surrounded on all sides. Morale began to break. On May 22nd, the moon turned the color of blood, a lunar eclipse. Then, a thick fog covered the city. Locals reported seeing a strange light hovering over the Hagia Sophia. They believed it was the Holy Spirit, leaving the city. God had abandoned Constantinople. On May 29th, Mehmed ordered the final assault. Total silence, followed by the sound of drums, wave after wave. First the irregulars, then the Anatolians, and finally, the elite Janissaries. The defenders held the line bravely, until a fatal mistake. A small gate, the Kerka Porta, was left unlocked. The enemy poured in. The Ottoman flag was raised on the tower. Panic spread like wildfire. The last emperor, Constantine XI, realized all was lost. He did not run. He tore off his imperial purple ornaments, so he would die as a common soldier, and charged into the enemy ranks. His body was never found. The last Caesar of Rome vanished into history. The soldiers reached the great church, the Hagia Sophia. Inside, the people were praying for a miracle. But the miracle never came. The looting lasted for 3 days. When Sultan Mehmed entered the church, he stopped. He rubbed dust on his head in humility. He ordered it to be protected and converted into a mosque. The city of the cross became the city of the crescent. The fall of Constantinople sent shockwaves through Europe. Scholars fled west, carrying their precious ancient Greek manuscripts. These books sparked a revival of knowledge in Italy, the spark that lit the Renaissance. And with the trade routes to the east blocked, explorers like Columbus were forced to look west. The cannon that destroyed the walls didn't just end an empire, it ended the Middle Ages. One world fell, so another could rise. If you enjoyed this epic siege, hit that subscribe button. Join us next time as we enter the jungle.